Oh, so good. We are underway. 74-kilogram U.S. Open Finals. Four-time world and Olympic champion Jordan Burroughs in the red, taking on Kyle Dake in the blue. Dake comes out nice and low, collar and wrist. Collar tie there for Jordan Burroughs. Dake staying nice and low.
These guys met 4 times. They met in the World Team Trials in 2013, 2 matches to none for Burroughs. But he went tech fall in the first match in a 6-6 overtime match, which went overtime then. And he won both of them.
Nice hard club there from Burroughs. And he's got an underhook and a wrist there. Dake keeping those hips all the way back. Now they're back up. 2:17 to go in the first period. Oh, hands right to the face. Pops him.
He said, come on.
And you got to be a little more towards the forehead with your head taps. But no attention against Burroughs.
There's a high crotch. High crotch for Kyle Dake. He's in on the leg. And that's his patented shot. Burroughs defending here. He's got a whizzer.
Nothing yet.
And we're going to see one for the step out. 1 point blue. First point's going to go to Kyle Dake.
It's a point for Dake, but I think that's a mini victory for Burroughs.
Yeah, he was dead to rights.
Dake's a high percentage finisher from once he gets 2 hands to a leg. So Burroughs uses that savvy. Only gives up the 1 on the step out. And there's a hard pop from Jordan Burroughs.
He takes Dake to the edge a little bit.
And once again, I think Burroughs is initiating this kind of underhook and wrist position. It's kind of surprising to me to see him get there. Now they break free.
Back to the center. Minute and a half to go in the first. 1-0. Kyle Dake with the lead.
1:23 to go in the first. 1-0 lead for Kyle Dake. 2-on-1 for Dake as they're going to warn Burroughs for passivity.
First one against Burroughs. Dake keeping that low 3-point stance. He likes keeping that right hand on the mat. And, man, when he crouches down, he can explode up, just like he did on that first high crotch.
He is tough to open up. And even when you get in, it's really hard to finish. 2-on-1 again for Kyle Dake. And now they're just kind of hanging out there. And now towards the edge.
That's going to be one for Burroughs. 1-1 each guy with the step out. Burroughs just did it, so he's got the lead on criteria.
Yep, last score criteria for Burroughs. 1-1 lead. And interesting to see him be able to drive Dake out of bounds when Dake had the 2-on-1.
Attention, Burroughs.
And the fingers got maybe wrenched a little bit there by Burroughs. Dake shakes it off. 35 remaining in the first period. Hard left club. Physical tone here. Set by Jordan Burroughs. Hands to the face again. He's giving a few nice hard pops to the shoulders. There's a level change from Burroughs. Doesn't pull the trigger. 20 to go in the first.
Burroughs kind of holding center of the mat. Kyle Dake on the outside. We got collar ties. And a shot by Burroughs. A second shot by Burroughs. Dake gets an underhook and brings him up. Kyle Dake's so tough with the underhooks.
And before the period ends, Dake going to get hit for passivity. So a warning apiece for each guy. And there's that. That was kind of that textbook. Dake can't go on the clock. There's 1 second left.
I think that was a mistake.
Ignore that. So first period comes to an end. Burroughs leads 1-1 as we're going to take a look at a replay here. And this was what was so interesting to see him just hanging this 2-on-1. Burroughs like, okay, I think I'll just shove you out. I'm a pretty strong guy.
Yeah, my legs are apart.
And there's that shot and then another shot. Great job by Burroughs getting in, but he better job.
Man, right side underhook, left side overhook, lifted him right up.
This is going to be a chess match here, last 3 minutes.
Kyle Dake, he gets deep in that 3-point stance, but, man, he can fire that high crotch out of it like nobody's business.
They slap hands, and we are underway in the second period. Nice and low is Dake.
By Dake. These guys, talk about a chess match, Christian. This one, picking their spots and being wise.
And Dake loses the contact.
Yeah. Take it over to his corner to Rob Cole, set it in there. And
put it in some solution. Make sure it's sanitized. 1-1. double right away, but
Uh-oh,
Dake
double
pulls him
unders
up.
from Dake. He takes Burroughs to the edge. Jordan circling himself in. Wise move and just great wrestling by Jordan Burroughs over on the edge. So many people would have been taken out. He's able to circle left and right and almost toe that line and stay in bounds. And Dake loses another. Oh, he's bleeding.
So Dake lost the contact earlier, now bleeding. 1-1, 2:29. A lot of stoppages.
Back in August. There was a lot of stoppages in Jordan's.
In Brazil.
Yeah, in his match in Rio against the Russian. Help me out here. Why am I
Anwar
blanking on his name?
Gadoyev. And I went back and counted at one point just because of the sadness, but there were like 20 stoppages in that match just for blood.
Not quite as many on this.
No, not that. It hasn't been this bad in this match. They're clubbing the head there as Burroughs looking for an angle, can't get it.
Both guys will come in and then get really low. Stance checking. 2:15 to go. Dake leans on him.
Now elbow control here.
Kyle Dake, 4-time NCAA champ. Jordan Burroughs, 4-time world and Olympic champ.
And Dake, I believe, going to go on the clock. Yes, indeed, he's on the clock.
So look for him to fire off an attack this time.
And I've seen Dake go on the clock, immediately gets to a high crotch. It's like, and there it is, except he goes head inside this time. Indeed.
And he's going to take him out of bounds for the 1 point. And a lead, 2-1, Kyle Dake.
I don't know what it is about being on the shot clock, but it is very motivating for Kyle Dake. Some guys will just give that point up.
But in this case, you can't give it up because
right.
you're gonna be losing.
He's losing anyways, but yeah, you're right. Underhook and a wrist again for Burroughs. So now Burroughs has to score, and now, Dake not gonna, it's unlikely he would go on the clock again.
Yeah.
So yeah, if that adjusts Burroughs' tactics, knowing he's going to have to get a point somehow, whether it's another step out, which would put him in the lead, or a takedown.
And no takedowns yet in this match for either guy. 2-1, Dake with the lead, minute 25 to go. And but Burroughs cool under pressure. If you think back to the 2012 Olympics, he scored against Sargouche twice with like 10, 20 seconds to go in the match.
Yeah,
or the period.
Ice in the veins, nothing new for Jordan Burroughs. Not going to hit the panic button at any point. He's got plenty of time, just needs one score. But he's taking on an obviously very game competitor in Kyle Dake. 2-1 the score, minute to go, final minute. As the official indicating towards Dake, and if they hit him for attention here, that's big. Hands to the face. There's going to be an attention offered by the mat official. The chairman is not looking. There it is. And it is confirmed.
So Dake's going on the shot clock, I believe.
Again, Dake goes on the shot clock. Wow, and I said I didn't think it would happen again. It's happening again. Now, will he attack and score again? 42 to go. This 30
Burroughs
expires. Dake would be in the lead.
head. Burroughs circling. There's a shot by Dake trying to take Burroughs to the edge. Jordan back to the center.
25 to go.
And 5 seconds on the shot clock, and Burroughs got some hands in the face.
And there's the point. No stop.
2-2. Jordan Burroughs with the lead.
And Dake doesn't like the hands to the face.
12 seconds to go.
And a shove from Burroughs.
Dake doesn't like it.
More shoves. Dake looking, he's got 10 seconds to find his way to a point. He's in deep.
Dake's on the leg, trying to take Burroughs to the edge. Jordan circles, 5 seconds. And he's going to. Did the hand go out? Did the hand go out? And was there time?
And
Dake says yes. Yeah, Dake's confident. Let's see, the hand went out of bounds. Was he grounded? 1, and 2, was he out of bounds? Was timeout.
Crazy final sequence there.
Oh my gosh.
Dake is never out of it.
Oh my gosh.
Never, ever out of it. And this one's going to come down to review. Not ideal, but I'm not sure what the right call is, Bader.
If we could see this replay a couple of times, if possible.
And there's Whizzer's seatbelt position here.
Jordan's up. We can't see the clock from this angle.
What's going to be the call? What's the time situation?
I think they're going to give it to Burroughs.
Burroughs, your winner. Holy cow, Burroughs
Wow.
does it again. And Dake talking